problems. I would never thought that you could be causing these problems. It smells so bright with eyes like these diamonds. Caution. I know I should.
Hello, friends and enemies. Welcome to the new weekly vlog. You already got B-roll. I went to Sam's Club this morning. I did all the things. I just closed out last week's vlog. But I finished a book this morning, so I want to update you now. Before I forget, I finished Criminal Intentions right here. The Cardigans is book 1. I enjoyed this. I think this was a really fun 4-star, like, cop beat story. I'm excited to continue. I will be reading these slowly as the audiobooks release probably. I think we only have through 7 out now, or about to be out. So it's going to take me a chunk of time because I do want to listen to the audio because I really enjoyed the audio. So yeah, I finished this. I'm giving it 4 stars. This is literally like a thriller book. You are following 2 detectives solve a murder. It's gruesome, so go in with all the content warnings. Cole McKay does a wonderful job providing them. I highly recommend you look at them. I will link to them down below for you. But yeah, it involves a lot of gruesome shit. I'm not somebody who tries to guess where a book is going, but I definitely left this book, even at the end, not expecting where it was going at all. So that was really exciting and nice. I really liked that part. I thought that was fun to not know what was going to happen and not really have a guess on who the murderer was, because every guess I had didn't pan out, we'll say. But yeah, so I really enjoyed this. This was a great way to spend my morning. I listened to like the last hour and 45 minutes. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. And then I started, as soon as I finished that, I started Icebreaker by Hannah, what is her name? Hannah Grace. So I got the audio and script for this, as well as the other one. And I'm listening to this and doing a buddy read with Steph over at Novelty Corner for it. So I'm listening to this and I'm only, what am I at? I'm 9% in and I'm liking it. It's fine. It's interesting. I'm not really sure what I think of it yet. Just not a ton's happened besides like somebody pulling a weird prank on the facilities that the hockey team uses. That's it. But that's all I got right now. I'm gonna go call the vet. And I will be back to talk to y'all very soon, and I'll give you an update on Miss Mills. Hello, vlog. I need to update you because I've read almost 20% of Icebreaker, and we just came home from the vet. First of all, we just came back from the vet. Millie is doing okay. We are on pain meds. She took them about an hour ago, and I'm waiting to see what they do. Hopefully they help, but I also have to get a pee sample tomorrow, so that'll be fun. No one's getting footage of me chasing the dog around the yard with a ladle that is specifically used for dog pee. It's fine. But we gotta rule out UTI just in case. But chapter 10 right now, and I'm really loving their dynamic. I think it's really funny. I love her like unashamed like hookup buddy that she's like friends with too. Like I think that's really fun. I don't know. I'm very interested in this and I'm enjoying it. Beyond that, I've got nothing else. I am in excruciating back pain. So I'm gonna wash my face and put on jammies, edit a video for tomorrow, and then probably just sit and watch One Piece and read a little until I can go to bed because this is misery. Yay! Anyways, I'll be back with more Icebreaker updates soon, I'm sure. Hello, look at who I'm with. So we're outside Buc-ee's. We've hung out for like, I don't know, 2 hours now maybe? Give or take. Longer than that. I'm not counting. Time doesn't count when I'm with Heather, you know? Aw. No, we hate each other now. No, I'm kidding. We have had a fun time exploring Buc-ee's. We're getting lots of wind and stared at while we film, so that's fun. But yeah, it's exciting. I'm playing Collect the YouTuber, I feel like. I think I've met more of the friend group than most of us have yet. Than anyone. Yeah.
You've met the most.
Yeah, so listen, I got another one. It's fine. I'm just gonna like have to make my way around and collect more. So
This is my first one. This is the first person I met.
that's exciting. I kept forgetting that I'm here first. Wow.
So
I took that cherry. All
And the
mine.
Buc-ee's one.
In the Buc-ee's parking lot.
Very exciting. Big day.
Listen, she'll never get to go to a Buc-ee's again probably. Unless you travel south.
Get to or purposefully do.
Both. But yeah, we're gonna go in and potty and get ready to hit the road to head home. But she's here. This happened. I said it was happening. It happened. We documented it.
She's very obnoxious in person. You know?
Heather's the listen, y'all.
Yeah.
Heather's the
I know you're not alone. I don't wanna get in trouble. See where
Hi. It's Wednesday. I did not update you yesterday at all. So obviously I met Heather and it was so fun. We had a blast. And then I drove back home, which was like 2+ hours. And I got home and kind of crashed on the couch for a bit because I have not had great sleep this week until today. Today I feel refreshed. Because obviously Monday, I was up at 4:45. We had a surprise vet visit and all that fun stuff. And then I had to get up yesterday morning early to go meet Heather. And now I'm just home. And, you know, I don't have a ton of tasks today for Wednesday. The biggest task I have at hand is to edit a video. I will be editing a video for Thursday, my vlog. I need to get that done. And then I think I want to start editing this vlog potentially as well. I also need to decide on Sunday and Tuesday's video for next week and get those filmed probably tomorrow or Friday, and get them up early for members because I don't think I've posted early content this week. I'm a little just out of it this week because I had just stuff kept shuffling. Like plans were thrown out the window on Monday when Millie was not doing so hot, but it's okay because we're here. I have book updates though. So I am over 50% through Icebreaker now, and I'm really enjoying it. I really, really hate her skating partner. I'm really curious where that's headed because I feel like we're going to have some sort of big explosive moment with him before the end of the book. I really like Nate as a hero. I think the biggest mistake the publisher made with this book was taking it out of KU. I got it from Scribd on audio, and I had checked out previously a copy from my library because I cannot justify anyone spending $10 on this book. It is the epitome of a KU book, and that's not an insult, and that's not a bad thing, but it's 100% a book I want to check out from KU, read, and return. I don't want to own it necessarily, maybe a physical copy on my shelves, but again, it's a book I want to test before I buy, generally speaking. But I've enjoyed this so much. I have giggled so much at this. It was a great road trip book. I listened to it on half of my drive back, specifically on my drive back more than my drive there because I was in some morning traffic. Yeah, and I really like their dynamic. I think they're very funny. I love how sex positive it is as well. You know, there's no shame around her having a hookup buddy. But I also love that Nate's like, no, I don't like this. I'm jealous. Like, it's really fun. They have a great bantery dynamic. I also love how much his team loves her and how much they like egg her on to pick on him. Fantastic. And then I did get an exciting arc this week that comes out next week. When does it come out? It comes out the 27th. So it comes out the day this vlog goes up next week. So I got King of Pride by Anna Wong yesterday. I got the email that they sent out arcs, and I have read one chapter. I'm not going to give like spoilers or anything since it will have just dropped when I have this video, but I'll give you just initial thoughts. But so far I'm really enjoying it already. It has everything I love about Anna Wong's writing. I've already got my Kindle. I mean, we are hooked up today. Like, I'm not joking when I tell you today is going to be a lazy ass day. I have to finish Yona of the Dawn. I have 2 volumes left to read for the live tonight, and then I want to honestly work on King of Pride and finish Icebreaker. So I'm probably this morning gonna put on my over-ear, my Sony's, and listen to Icebreaker for at least an hour, get just some tasks done around the house. Like, gotta put up laundry and stuff, get ready for the day. I'm not planning to like wash my hair or anything. It's kind of a mess. I don't know. I've been sleeping real weird lately, and I feel like it's not keeping between styles as much right now, like between washes, but it's fine. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna listen to that, get ready for the day. Then after that, I'm gonna edit for a little bit, and my reward will be stretched out on the couch with Millie and reading my book, reading King of Pride, because I am so pumped, as always, for a new Anna Wong. It's my favorite thing. I'm really excited for a new Anna Wong, and I can't wait to read it and see what I think. I also need to read more of A Soul to Heal because I'm behind on my Buddy Read with Shay. So I'm gonna like kind of probably go back and forth between the two some here. Yeah, that's the plan right now. I'm excited, and I'm gonna go before I sneeze again because we're on like the second sneeze.
Everyone says that I should get going, start running, but I'm not supposed
Hi, happy Thursday. I have updates. So I'm cleaning the house, getting ready for my parents to get here early afternoon. They're just here for like one quick night stopover on their road trip. But updates. Finished Icebreaker. Sitting at a 4. I don't know the last time I hated a villain of a story. No clue. But boy, did I hate him. His name's Aaron, but I hated him so much. And every single time he was discussed or on page, I just wanted to scream. So, like, that was refreshing. I'm not, again, it's been a long time since I've experienced that level of distaste. I also, am, like, it has a baby epilogue. And I remember when this book first got popular, people were, like, fussing about the baby epilogue. And I was confused as I read this, because they thought that Stasi wanted to be child-free, but what I read in this book was that she did not want children until she achieved her goal of going to the Olympics, which she did. And then they had kids and got married. And I thought that was, like, it was fine. Like, I'm indifferent on baby epilogues. I don't love them. But, like, this one worked for me because they were in college, I feel like, a little bit better than some. But also, like, whatever. I really liked Nate. He was just such a cinnamon roll, and I love that, like, a lot of hockey books, the guys are so aggressive. And Nate is willing to go to bat for Stasi at a moment's notice, but also is still, like, a dirty talking cinnamon roll of a hero who isn't going to just, like, fight for no reason, like a lot of hockey guys do in these books. And I appreciated that. So yeah, this was enjoyable. I don't know that I would say, like, spend $10 on it, but if you could get the ebook for $2.99 or get the audiobook from Scribd or your library or ebook, totally worth a read. I think it's enjoyable. It is a little too long though also. Like, solidly sits in that stage of like 50 to 100 pages possibly could have been edited. Like, it just, some things took a little too long, but still enjoyed my time with it immensely. It was a fun buddy read with Steph. We had a good time talking about it. And then I got the audiobook for Bewitched by Laura Thalassis, which just came out, and I have I got a print copy from the publisher, and I got an e-arc, so I'm reading that right now, and I am a little further than I was earlier since I had to, like, shuffle to get through some other stuff, and I'm really enjoying it. The audio has been great. I think this is just a really fun story. The plane just crashed, and she's being called to by this guy and is trying to figure it out. So I'm just pumped to see where it goes. So I'm going to be working on that today. I'm also starting another project vlog that you'll see before this, which is me reading all of Demon Slayer. So my updates might be sparse for the next day and a half or so while I get through the Demon Slayer volumes, but I will be back to talk to y'all very soon with more things. I gotta tidy the couch next.
See where you stand, I don't wanna see you crumble. To recall what we meant, all the words you never said, all the questions in my head, 'cause you're trouble, yeah. Yeah, you're trouble. Yeah, you're trouble. 'Cause you're trouble. Yeah, you're trouble. Yeah, you're trouble, trouble, trouble. Yeah, you're trouble.
Hello vlog. So I decided to extend this to 2 weeks because I'm a mess and it's fine. It is Sunday evening. It is 8:25. I am on public sprints right now. So not member sprints for once, real regular sprints that I need to start doing more often. We are hanging, we are reading, we are wrapping up our last sprint. I'm working on Demon Slayer, but I wanted to update you because I've read some more King of Pride the other night and I am already obsessed. Our hero Kai is, like, so different from Anna Wong's other heroes. He's very, like, gentle and sweet, and I'm loving that. So I want to read more of that tonight, but I also need to read more of A Soul to Heal, so I'll probably switch to that when I get in bed tonight, but it just depends. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. We have been working on draining the pool. I think I gave you some footage of that happening, because we are tearing our pool down in the backyard that came with this house. We kind of didn't want it, like, it was never a selling point for us, but personally we just don't use it enough to justify it, and I would rather have, like, a fire pit situation out back and, like, seating and maybe, like, a comfy place to lay down and read with, like, shade. That to me sounds much better than a pool personally. Also, I just don't want to maintain a pool. Like, it's expensive. And I just have no I'm good. Like, I know there are people who are like, oh my God, I love my pool. And like, I get that. It's just the two of us. Like, it's just not ideal. So a lot of my weekend has been spent handling that. So, that's where I'm at right now. Sprint's ended. I will talk to y'all in a bit. Hello, vlog. It's Wednesday. You're getting a 2-week vlog again because life. Also, just, yeah, life. Honestly, yeah, it's fine. Miss Millie is asleep behind me. She got her stitches out this morning. She got a clear bill of health, so that's exciting. I'm very happy to her be cleared. I mean, she's been playing and running around the last couple days, but we've tried to keep her as calm as possible to heal. But you know, she's also a little gremlin when she wants to be, just like her mom. It's fine. But yeah, hi, hello, it's Wednesday. It's been a bit. What have I read? So I just finished Demon Slayer for that vlog that already went up. And I have made more progress on King of Pride by Anna Wong. This comes out tomorrow. And hopefully I'll be done with it tomorrow. I will be done with it tomorrow, honestly. I'm like 40% in almost, I think. Somewhere around there. So it's not like a heavy lift for me to finish this book. But I also have to do a ton of filming tomorrow and Friday to get content done for May. I'm hoping to get a lot of my May content done ahead for once, just because there's a lot going on. I'll talk about it as it comes up here, but yeah, there's some fun stuff happening in May and I'm excited, and that means that I need to be ahead on things, so that's fun. Anyway, King of Pride's about all I've been reading. I do want to get back to Bewitched, which is my audio right now. I just like sat down and binged. I just sat down and marathoned all of Demon Slayer though, so like it was fun. I'm glad I did it, but it kind of like made me not read anything else. I'm gonna do some productivity sprints this afternoon with Shay, so like we're doing them publicly. I'm gonna spend that time editing this vlog we're up to now, and then also editing my Demon Slayer vlog for tomorrow, and then hopefully getting my notes together for videos. So I can like make a list and start the pre-filming process for May, because like I said, we're getting like to the end of the month. So I feel like when the end of the month rolls around, I'm like, okay, I have to film, like wrap up, well, my highs and lows, resets, all that stuff. Like I have to get all that together, and I'm excited for it, to be honest with you. So it'll be fun. It's just like one of those things where I'm like, okay, I have a lot to do. I also have to read the next book for the Innkeeper's live show, which is Friday at 7, which it'll have already happened when you see this video. But yeah, so I'm gonna be working on that. So I'm gonna probably listen to Bewitched today on my interim time, and then go switch tomorrow to the live show book. If I don't finish Bewitched today, I may not, because I'm gonna be trying to edit as much as I can. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. I don't have anything else for you. I just rambled for 3 minutes. Listen, it's been a minute. I'll be back in a little while with updates. Happy Thursday. So I have been a terrible vlogger this week, but I was reading Demon Slayer, finished that. I finished another book last night. I finished an audiobook this morning. Listen, I'm not vlogging because I'm reading as much as I can. Somehow. My stats this month are going to be bananas, and I don't know how I got here, but I do, but I don't. It's one of those. I finished King of Pride last night, which just came out today on Thursday. I will have a review up on Goodreads and Instagram today as well. I loved this, 5 stars. I continue, like, listen, Anna Wong just works for me immensely. Like, her writing works, her characters work. All of her couples are different, but give me the same energy that I want at times. It's just perfect. Kai is very buttoned up as a hero, but he's like the dirty talking cinnamon roll, and I love a dirty talking cinnamon roll, so I'm very happy about that. I loved Isabella. I loved the reveals. I had a feeling the reveals for her were going to be really interesting at the end of the day, but I wasn't sure where they were going to go exactly. So I'm happy all around with where that went and how that worked. I don't want to say too much, but basically she bartends at Valhalla, Kai is a member of the board at Valhalla and is like getting ready to inherit the CEO title potentially at his mom's company. And we follow their like forbidden romance because they're not supposed to date, and they end up dating, but they also just end up together because they have mutual friends. Delightful tension. The tension build in this is fantastic, and this is what I want when I want tension. Like, there was tension and then there was good payoff pretty quickly, like 30-40% in, like we had some payoff for the tension, but then like we still had more tension because like, what is this gonna do? What does this mean for them? So fantastic. It's just so good. Why is it so good? Either way, I loved this, 5 stars. I can't wait to add this to my shelves. I'm an Anna Wong stan. We know this. Like, I'm on her arc team. I got an arc of this. If she doesn't wow me, oh God. And this one left me even more pumped for the next book, King of Greed, because it's going to be Marriage in Trouble. Fucking Marriage in Trouble, y'all. I am so excited. We do not get enough Marriage in Troubles, so I'm just in. The other thing I finished today is I did finally finish Bewitched by Laura Thalassis. I really enjoyed this. I'm giving it a 4. It was good. I am a little frustrated at where it ends because how could you not be? Because I need to know what's going to happen. But basically our heroine, Celine, awakens her long lost soulmate in like the desert. She's like on her way to like somewhere in South America. And the plane crashes. She awakens him. His name's Manon. And he is a sorcerer out to get revenge on the action she takes. Every time she uses magic, she loses her memory. So like we have like this unreliable narrator thing happening as she tells us the story, like as we're following the story, because there are things we don't know. And then we follow just this wild ride. I need book 2 immediately. But I do think we get book 2 this year, so that's fine. I will wait, but this was really fun and an adventure in and of itself. It's not super smutty, I would say. So if you see people saying this is super smutty, don't listen to them. There's like tension and there's like some sex, but there's not like penetrative sex in this book, I don't think. Or if there is, it's like at the very end. I could be off. But either way, I'm just saying it's not like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, so much sex. It's like very much more fantasy. But I love magical world, real world, magical stuff. So this was just perfection for me. And I honestly am just so excited for more. So excited for more. And I knew, like, I enjoyed some of the 4 Horsemen from Laura Thalassis before. Like, I didn't finish that series, but I didn't hate it. And I understand the criticism towards that series too. But I also was like, this is fun. And this, I feel like, gave me all the things that I liked from that series in a better package in a way. Again, though, much less explicit, like much less sex on page in this one. But I'm pumped. The other thing I'm reading right now and started is I did start tomorrow's live show book, Sweep in Peace. No, Sweep of the Blade. Sweep of the Blade. That's what it is. Book 4 in the Innkeeper's Chronicle. I am 30% in right now. I'm really enjoying it. I'm doing the graphic audio. I'll be done with it tomorrow morning. I'm enjoying it. But yeah, that's kind of like all that's happening right now. It's just been a very busy week with life stuff that I can't talk about here. I do need to read Sweet Vengeance for my members. That is our members pick for April. But y'all have me nervous for it because here's the thing. So we picked this book. I've heard good things. And then I'm finding out all these trigger warnings that are not listed. Well, they're like the version of them with less detail is listed. Does that make sense? It's like there's essay, but it doesn't clarify that the essay is a family member and things like that. So we're gonna see what happens and if I DNF it, but I'll come back and tell y'all if I DNF it or not, because that'll be in the members log. And then otherwise, at the end of this week, I am deleting everything I've checked out on KU that I'm not actively reading. So that's a thing happening. So I need to probably maybe try some KU books tonight or today. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll pick up a KU book because I am going to remove all of them very soon. So that's the thing I'm doing. But yeah, that's where we're at. I just rambled for way too long. I will be back. Happy frickin' Friday. So I'm almost fully made up. I've got to do lipstick. But I realized I haven't eaten lunch yet. And I was like, you need to film and eat. So quick break to eat. But I wanted to update you because I finished the Pucking Around novella. the epilogue. This one, whatever it's called. 5 stars. I loved it. I thought it was great. Little conclusion. I loved the little snippet into their life as a couples, as a family, the 4 of them. It was really cute. Had some great side stories, one for each guy, and one for each person in the relationship, actually, not just each guy. So delightful, thrilled about it. And then I started another hockey romance, which is like Rule Number 5 by Jay Wilder. And I'm curious right now, this is a college romance. They're set at their senior year. They met one night at a bar and she turned him down. Like, he told her no because she was too drunk. And then he found out her rules, which were like no phone numbers, no hockey players. And of course he's like the hockey star. So we're following that, and I'm really liking it so far. It's been really fun. I've read like 30% without trying. And then I'm 40% through A Sweep of the Blade. So I'm going to finish that up this afternoon. But first, lunch, filming Romancelandia, and editing Romancelandia so I can get it up for members. But I'll be back very soon.
Yeah, you're trouble. Yeah, you're trouble. 'Cause you're trouble. Yeah, you're trouble. Yeah, you're trouble, trouble, trouble. Yeah, you're trouble. 'Cause you're trouble, trouble, trouble. Yeah, you're trouble.
Happy Sunday. It's after midnight. I just got off sprints and I read Apothecary Diaries 4, this one, all the way through 7, and I'm caught up with the series until the release in July. If you haven't picked this up and you like a murder mystery sort of situations, constant mystery solving and historical setting and some romance and lots of other things mixed in, you need to be picking up Apothecary Diaries. I'm a little sad I'm caught up because I kind of wish I wasn't. But I'm happy I'm caught up too at the same time. I also read, I can't reach it, I have Yakuza Lover 7 I read as well, which I'm going to give like a 4. It was a good continuation. It wasn't as good as the other ones in my opinion, but I'm happy I read it. This does put me at like 48 out of 50 volumes. So tomorrow I'll read 2 more and hit my 50 volumes, which is really exciting. And I feel good about it because I honestly have so much manga I need to read that I will be continuing to read manga, of course, but this will just help me get a little further along in the progress. And then I also finished Sweep of the Blade yesterday. It's Sunday, so Saturday. 5 stars. Continue to love Elena Andrews as always. Unsurprising, but I'm gonna go to bed and I will talk to y'all in the morning. Hi vlog. It's time to close you. It is Monday afternoon. I need to eat lunch, but I wanted to close this vlog out before I forget. So last night I finished the last 3 books of April. So I did read Vampire Dormitory 5 and 6. I love these. They are like kind of campy, I feel like. They're just ridiculous. They're weird. They're over the top. Delightfulness. So I'm enjoying the series. It's like a 4-star series. I'm really enjoying it though. The other thing I finished that I kind of want to rant about for a hot minute before I end this vlog is Rule Number 5 by Jessa Wilder. So I picked this up because I am addicted to the scene in hockey romances where the girl wears another jersey and he loses his mind. I don't know why. I just love it. I think they're so fun and they're so funny and they make me giggle every single freaking time. Every single time I giggle. So I read this because that's in there. And I'm mad. I'm mad. I feel lied to, first of all. Okay, so this book is all based around Sydney and Jack's writer, who's like gonna be a hockey star, go play for the Bruins. Fine, whatever. It's in Canada also, which I didn't realize. And I was like, for a minute, I was like, huh? And then I was like, oh wait, no, that's Canada. Makes more sense. So they meet up at a bar. They kind of like they have a moment that's very hot together. And she won't give him her number. She won't like do anything with him. Finds out he's a hockey player. It's done. She has 5 rules. They're like, no relationships, no kissing, no hockey players, and don't fall in love. Like, rule number 5 is don't fall in love. I don't remember all the rules. They were dumb. So they meet, they have this moment, they end up in a class together. There's like video of him chasing her. All of the like PR stuff in this book that like he's being followed by paparazzi or is that interested, I just feel like it's such bullshit. That is not a thing. Nobody gives that much of a shit about a rookie going into a professional sport, that they're getting like photos taken of them and like blowing up on Twitter. I feel like that's, I don't think that's a thing. So it follows that, and she has her 5 rules and he keeps breaking her rules, and we're like, by 50%, you're just building to the culmination that you know is going to be the third act breakup. Because you know it's coming because they won't discuss it. She won't discuss rule number 4, which is no hockey players. She won't tell him why. Like, she said it to him, but she won't say why no hockey players. And we're just, like, watching them, like, come to this crescendo that just, like, collapses. Because it's so stupid. It's so stupid. And then I'm going to spoil it. Because I think I need to spoil it. So I'll put a timestamp here. Skip ahead if you don't want the spoiler. But the third act breakup resolution is that he punches her dad because he ends up being the Bruins coach and finds that out that like that's her dad. Like he realizes it. And then ends up getting transferred to the Ottawa team so they can be together. And I was just like, we didn't need to do this. He could have just gotten transferred the first time. He didn't, like, he's such a star. He could have had his pick of teams. I'm sure he could have told the Senators, the Ottawa team, that he wanted to play there. And they would be like, cool beans, whatevs, we'll do this. Like, it's just unnecessary. Stupid. But yeah, frustrated. Just frustrated, okay? Like, I just, like, 3 stars. 3, maybe 2.5. I'm not sure. I might lower this rating because I am annoyed. I am still annoyed about this book, and I'm going to have to write about it in my freaking wrap-up thing, my high-lows, because it's in my lows. It's just disappointing. Very disappointing. Rant over. I'm sorry. I just have feelings about this book. More feelings than I realized. I knew I was annoyed last night when I finished it in bed at like midnight, or just before midnight. I was like, I'm mad. Anyways, that's it for this week's vlog. That was all my reading in April. I hope you enjoyed the rest of it. I know it was a mess. It's fine. It's always a mess. I'm never not a mess. I am honestly, I'm just gonna warn y'all now, my vlog friends, the chaos is only gonna get worse in the next 2 months. And I apologize now, but I hope you enjoy watching me just fucking spiral because that's my life. It's fine. There's just a lot going on. A lot I can't talk about yet. You'll know soon. You'll know soon. Some good, some bad, some just stressful, you know, just general stressful, if that makes sense. So if you made it this far, let me know if you're excited for chaos vlogs. And if you don't want to do that, let me know your favorite thing you read in April, if you want, or your least. I'll probably ask this again in my highs and lows, but whatever. We're going to ask it now too. And if you don't want to do any of those things, you can leave me a pig emoji in the comments because I'm staring at my collection of pig plushies because I love my pigs. And I will be back in just a few days with the next video, and I'll talk to y'all then. Bye.
Come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we